On Hollywood on tonight, y'all. Got another shooter for you. Hollywood swinging. I'm finna give you this Hollywood shooter. Alright, so we got a half an ounce of vodka. I'm sorry, 1.5 ounces of vodka. You want this to be Hollywood, y'all. This ain't about it. I'm just saying. So, 1.5 ounces of vodka and get you 1.5 ounces of a raspberry liqueur, and you want to splash that with a pineapple juice. Lovely. It's a little sweet. You don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But stir, strain, pour that in your shot glass, knock that back. That's the Hollywood shooter, and that's our drink for the nightcap, y'all. So I'm gonna introduce my cast. You know I'm here with the Dolomite, the lovely Mockingjay.
Hello.
And it's your boy DJ 4 Weezy, y'all. Nightcap.
Welcome to the nightcap. I want to talk about the MTV Movie Awards of 2016.
Going Hollywood.
That was hosted by Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock. They're talking some Hollywood. They did turn themselves into superheroes at one point in time, and we'll never forget the dark chocolate night. You know, he was kind of upset that his cape didn't flow like The Rock's did.
Real heroes, we already know. No capes.
No capes. And they who can forget their rap about Leonardo DiCaprio and The Revenant? You always remember where you were when Leo got fucked by a bear.
I wasn't really sure where I was. I had to check out when that video came out. You know what I'm saying? When that movie came out. But I'm pretty sure I was sitting at home smoking.
I want to ask a question, guys. How come women aren't known for historically having sex with a lot of things?
Bestiality?
No,
wait a minute,
listen. I'm talking about in the movies. This made the big screen, okay? Men,
the box office hit.
Have historically in the box office have fucked everything. We fucked desk. We done fucked animals on movie. And on the movie.
On film.
We're the only people that got to do this.
Hey, what my boy Tom Green? What was he doing?
A deer.
I think it was a deer.
Dead moose.
Deer? Moose?
It was nasty.
Could have been an elk, y'all.
That's what it was. and why? Let me do the same thing.
Why y'all gotta blaze the man? You know what I'm saying?
Just put us on Front Street.
I know we beasts.
They don't put us on Front Street. They put us in porn, and women fuck horses and.
No, it's in porn, not on movie.
Yeah, they ain't blasting y'all in front of everybody. You only get the nasty people that see y'all. See, everybody saw Leo get fucked by a bear.
He was fighting the bear, trying to get away from it anyway. He wasn't getting fucked by it.
Why wasn't the female getting fucked by the bear? It had to be the male. Other than that, the movie, it's a rape scene. It ain't really interesting until what? The male got fucked by another male. It was man-on-man ass rape. It was disgusting.
It's disgusting, and you couldn't turn away. I tried. I did.
No. I turned away.
I turned away.
I was turned.
But I know you nasties out there. Y'all Hollywood.
Moving on. Salt-N-Pepa did a beautiful performance in dedication to Ryan Reynolds of their song "Shoot," complete with dancing Deadpools and everything. They did "Shoot" for Ryan Reynolds. Everybody knows that was in the middle. That was in the beginning, actually, of the movie Deadpool. It was great. And then we have "Lonely Island." They did a song and dance to a Will Smith medley. Some of his hit songs, not all of them, but some of them. They ended with getting jiggy with it.
Did they start off with "Summertime"? His parents just don't understand.
Parents just don't understand.
Yeah, they did put "Summertime" in there. Yeah, "Summertime" was in there.
"Summertime" was in there.
Then I'm a fan.
Then they tried to end it at first with "Men in Black." Didn't work as well, so they was like, we just gonna end it with getting jiggy with it.
Getting jiggy with it.
And then Rebel Wilson and they sloppily made out. I'm telling you, people, shoes got lost and things got censored. It got wild. I'm going to say she might have not had no drawers on because they censored in between her legs. So either MTV is too shy to show panties, or she didn't have any on.
She had that super thigh gap.
She didn't have a thigh gap. She was too big. She didn't have a thigh gap.
She had a thigh gap.
There was no thigh gap.
Then you couldn't see nothing. It was
blocking
blocking
it.
It was so short.
Went down. I don't know if y'all knew.
No, show. It's called Coochie. Anyway, moving on to the awards that were given, where the best on-screen duo was Pitch Perfect 2. That was the movie that was chosen to win that. There were a couple other movies in the runnings, and I do think some of them were probably, yeah, I'm getting confused.
That just means they weren't that good.
Anyway, best action sequence was Jurassic World. However, in the midst of that,
there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, call that.
the best action sequence, I don't know, they had a couple of the movies where there was some pretty good action sequences. They were against Furious 7, Star Wars The Force, The Hunger Games, Deadpool, and San Andreas. I guess Jurassic World did that. Well, apparently they won. They did that thing.
Hey man, because you can't beat a classic. Jurassic Park's been out forever.
Man.
Since the first movie, I was intrigued. It's not so often that you hear some crap that wasn't in the Bible or in some old book. We like to hear about some, real stuff that really happened. I mean, their bones are pretty big, and we found them big.
There.
Speaking of things that really happened, the best true story was won by Straight Outta Compton. They were against Steve Jobs, The Revenant, Joy, Concussion, and The Big Short. Concussion was a really good movie, but sorry, hiccups. I'll go ahead and give that to Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, it's like giving Bill Gates an award or Donald Trump an award.
Your boys, they worked hard on it.
No, listen, that's like giving Bill Gates an award or Donald Trump an award. Bill Gates, his father was a computer scientist. So Bill Gates had access to $millions worth of computers and technology before any of us could even fathom what was going on in the technology world. If you don't think that's an advantage, hey, that's on you. But I think that's a bit of an advantage. Donald Trump, he always like to say, I started my fortune with a small loan of $1 million from my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't even get a small loan of $30.
If you feel that's a small loan and that's climbing your way from the bottom.
More power to you, but
more power to you.
Let's talk about the people that made their empire of Pizza Hut with a small loan of $700 from their mom.
Exactly. So that's why I like to go back to NWA, and I think that story that they told is a little bit more pivotal because it's really from the struggle, because they can show California in the 80s. They can show the police brutality, and everything is referenced and documented it for people really coming from nothing, really coming from the slums. Really coming from the slums, making something from nothing. Making nothing from something, my bad. And the strife they had to, because even just being a mortar to the situation of exposing what's happening, because Dr. Dre was no thug, Ice Cube was no thug, MC Ren was no thug, and DJ Yellow was no thug. Period. The only gangster, project, drug dealer, gun shooter out of all of them was Eazy-E. And that's why they had to write lyrics for him to speak, because other than that, the streets wouldn't believe it because they never seen these guys doing this. Other than that, the hood that they came from still doesn't buy their album. They bought Eazy's album. The world that they moved buys their album. Because they would stand up there with Eazy-E. So therefore, the whole world thinks they're niggas with attitude. You understand that? But Compton know they're niggas that got an issue. They're not niggas with attitude. That's the problem. But you know what I'm saying? But it's still a climb from the bottom. And any person that comes from the bottom of living middle class or lower class, you gotta give a hand clap to them. You gotta, salute that to come into being a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? And a mogul. And it's nothing short of hard work. So I'm not gonna play on that hard work and act like they did anything short of work hard. Very hard. And I'm saying harder. And I'm saying harder than most. They had to work harder than most to get where they were. So don't get it twisted. I'm just saying a lie is a lie and the facts are the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Real deal.
And then the best documentary was a movie called Amy. Don't know much about that or the nominees, so we'll move on.
Amy from Chicago. Amy. That one?
Probably not. MTV Generation Award was given to Will Smith. He called it the Old Dude Award. I think
he's an old dude.
That was kind of a way of making up for his lack of Oscars. I call
it the
we're sorry.
The Oscar Award.
We're
Screw
sorry.
you, Oscar.
Basically, I got the MTV
Hey man, y'all know,
Award.
hey, to all the black people out there, you only get one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's only one.
Everybody gets one.
You might be nominated,
but everybody only gets one.
No, the black people only get one.
Yeah. Who's everybody you talking about? Talking about my everybody.
Matter of fact, I just clarified it today on a couple of different sites. Black people only make up 13% of America.
For anybody out there that thinks that we make up more, it's a lot of white people.
100,000 of everyone else to 100 of us.
Right.
Those are the numbers, guys.
Not even just white people. I'm sorry, it's a lot of everybody out this bitch. It's just not that many of us.
Go for it, but Will Smith, he deserved it. The MTV Generation Award. He enjoyed Lonely Island and their dedication to him. And his kids were there. They laughed. They loved it. Best virtual performance.
Two girls?
Right.
I'm sorry.
I couldn't tell the difference. I think both of them were there though. Best virtual performance was Amy Poehler. And best comedic performance was Ryan Reynolds. And as he is a stunning male lead, he's a funny guy.
Love Deadpool. I thought that movie was great.
Deadpool, I enjoyed it. And he's funny in other movies also, though, besides just Deadpool.
I love Judge Raymond.
Yeah.
Yes, I liked that one.
I also like
with Amy Smart.
I also like Waiting. He played the small part.
Yes, he was in Waiting. I think he was in Waiting Part 2 also.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so, Ryan Reynolds, I guess he does a lot of funny movies. Definitely Maybe was alright.
He does a lot of action comms too. Action comedies. Of course, Deadpool's action.
Yeah, but did you see the Easter eggs in Deadpool with the doll that he was in Wolverine that was supposed to be Deadpool? Mm-hmm. There was a doll of that in the movie Deadpool.
Yeah, I did.
I think he said that was a prized possession or something. He's like, and it rhymes with Smolverine. I had to suck some cock and get a movie. But he was against Melissa McCarthy, who she's a funny lady. I think she could have given him a run for his money and won Best Comedic Performance. I'm gonna say she didn't because MTV gave her the Comedic Genius Award, and she's a funny lady. She actually kind of crowd surfed her way to the stage. Because the platform that she was standing on, she said the guys came and took the stairs. They took the stairs away, so she couldn't get there. So about 7 or 8 dudes kind of carried her through the crowd. She didn't crowd surf. It wouldn't. The crowd was willing to do it. They just, physically would not have been able to do so. And then she pushed Kevin Hart, and she made him drop the award. She said he was gonna get fired. He wouldn't have a job anymore for that. She's a funny lady. Best villain was Adam Driver. Best hero, Jennifer Lawrence. You gotta give it up to her for being the Mockingjay. We all love the Mockingjays. The Mockingjays of the world. Go ahead and not fight the fact that Mockingjay is the best hero. Jennifer Lawrence was gonna give it up for her.
Lost my ashtray up.
Best Kiss, Adam Levine, you know, of course, like I said, there was a very raunchy make-out scene that they did on stage in front of everyone, and, you know, talking about body parts and how they're not attracted to each other, and they just made out and rolled around on stage. It was an interesting sight. Huh?
What?
It was Pitch Perfect.
Shit.
Guy and girl.
It'd be that way these days, you know, it's 2006.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I understand. I mean, yeah, I can understand how you thought that, but no, it was.
It's crazy.
Then the best fight was Deadpool against the Avengers: Age of Ultron, Mad Max: Fury Road, The Revenant, Star Wars: The Force, and Spy. I actually don't know why Avengers didn't get it. I saw that, and I thought that fight scene was pretty epic.
Deadpool's fight scene, it was real. I mean, okay, you got the three-prong fight scene, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got Deadpool fighting, you had Colossus fighting, and then the other little girl was
Some upsetting shit.
I forgot her name. Now I feel bad, but I'm drinking, y'all, so don't worry. Don't look it up if you want to.
It's okay, look it up.
But I think it's just the form of the three-prong fight scene, you know what I'm saying? The fact that it was, you know, it was edited to where you see multiple fights at one time, to where the Age of Ultron, everything was kind of centered on Ultron. Everybody was fighting him, and he was, don't get me wrong, he was kicking ass. Number one ace kicked Ultron. Just in case.
Well, I just think more so though the Deadpool scenes, not only were they good fight scenes, but they were funny. There were things to watch for. I only got 10 bullets. Some of y'all gonna have to share.
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, with Deadpool, there's a comedy value with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody was able to, you know what I'm saying, relate to that, or at least laugh about it.
Right.
Where, you know, Avengers, it's all just serious. Like they do bring a comedy aspect in every blue moon.
The fight scene was, I believe this time it was the Hulk and Iron Man instead of the Hulk and Thor from the first one.
Yeah, the Hulk and Thor was going on.
that was funny. That was funny. Yeah.
But I mean, like with the Avengers, you know what I'm saying? Their fight scenes are really fight scenes. Like they might throw something that you might giggle about, but for the most part, you're gonna ooh. You know what I'm saying? When something happens on their fight scenes, whereas you're gonna do that and laugh with a Deadpool fight scene.
Yeah, of course. It's like, oh, okay, my boyfriend told me that this was a superhero movie, but he just shish kebab that guy. He was like, it's a love story. But you know, yeah, Deadpool, I'll give it to him. However, so there was some other things going on. Then we had best male performance. It was Leonardo DiCaprio. He was up against Chris Pratt, Ryan Reynolds, Michael B. Jordan, who did Creed, Matt Damon, and Will Smith. So, I mean, he got fucked by a bear. Yeah. Gonna have to go ahead and give that to him.
Nah, y'all gotta check your timelines. What was y'all doing when Leo got fucked by a bear?
Also, back to the best hero, Jennifer Lawrence. However, while I think she did deserve it, Paul Rudd was a nominee for Ant-Man, and that was a kick-ass movie. He was a kick-ass hero. I really, really liked Ant-Man. So, you know, I guess Jennifer Lawrence would be the best next thing if you're not going to give it to Paul Rudd. But, you know, also there was Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans, Charlize Theron, Daisy Ridley. He did kind of do that at the beginning, but no, that's not what we're doing. Best female performance was Charlize Theron. She's pretty good. And she was against Anna Kendrick, who was in Pitch Perfect, Daisy Ridley, Alicia Vikander, Jennifer Lawrence, Marina Baccarin. So I guess give it to Charlize because, you know, everybody else kind of got an award if they didn't have one. So. And then the best movie was Star Wars. I didn't see Star Wars, so take that away, boys.
I'm just saying, it's Star Wars, man. I don't know if y'all have never seen any of the series. Please start at the beginning. The beginning is not episode 1. The beginning, if you want to do it the way it came out, it's episode 4. But please, by all means, watch the story the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? Start at episode 1. They came out later, but do watch those in sequence to see how the story builds, because it's a great story.
And their nominees were actually Avengers, Age of Ultron, Jurassic World, Creed, Straight Outta Compton, and Deadpool. Now, considering I did not see Star Wars: The Force, blah blah blah, I would give that to Creed. The Force
Awakens, y'all.
Yeah, I would give that to Creed for best movie, because that was a great film. So, but I guess if not, yeah, I suppose had I watched Star Wars, I am in the 3% of the world's population that did not see the film.
It just makes her a loser, y'all. It's okay.
No, it doesn't. It just makes me a person that didn't watch the movie.
AKA
person that didn't see the film.
Nightcap.
Nightcap.
Going Hollywood on them.